So it's no secret anymore that Alpine reserve driver Oscar Piastri is set to replace Daniel Ricciardo at McLaren. While nothing is officially confirmed, there's no doubt that Ricciardo is having to look elsewhere to stay in F1, although the logical move is to move to Alpine with Piastri outright declining them. And team boss Otmar Safnauer hasn't ruled out the move. In fact, he even highlighted Daniel as a good recommendation, but a new loophole means a shock Alpine driver transfer is on the cards, which would leave Ricciardo's future in trouble. And on top of that, it looks like Alpine are now set to take Piastri to court, with Safnauer revealing his true feelings over him rejecting the team. But before we begin, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and also subscribe for more Formula 1 content. And you can follow me on Twitter at James_Formula1, and there'll be a link in the description. Well, first of all, according to Racing News 365, it's understood that Piastri has a contract with Alpine for 2022, but not for 2023. His 2022 deal is said to contain an option on Piastri services for 2023, but that option was not exercised within the required 30 days of signing that contract. And reports suggest the FIA's Contract Recognition Board is said to have validated Piastri's new contract with McLaren, but Alpine are adamant that Piastri is contracted to them, with the situation yet to be decided. Now, as we know, Alpine's post about Piastri's promotion in the team has stayed up on its Twitter page, and that will be because the team are adamant that Piastri is still theirs. And team boss Otmar Safnauer told Spanish publication El Confidencial the reason that the team put out the tweet is because lawyers said it is a binding contract, with part of it allowing Alpine to put Oscar in one of its two cars for 2023. In the interview, he also openly questions Piastri's behaviour, declaring he expected more loyalty. He added, "I expected more loyalty from Oscar than he is showing. I started in 1989 in Formula 1 and I've never seen anything like this. And it's not about Formula 1, it's about integrity as a human being." Now, Alpine do have other options, with Safnauer saying he got 14 phone calls from drivers interested in driving for Alpine next year. But the team do want Piastri first and foremost, although it does look very unlikely to happen with him seemingly destined for McLaren. But it looks like Alpine are willing to go beyond the F1 Contract Recognition Board over the situation. Well, according to Reuters, Alpine could seek millions in compensation at the London High Court if Piastri refuses to race for them next season. Safnauer told the publication that Alpine were prepared for a legal battle once the sport's August break was over. And on top of that, he's also apparently contacted Formula 1's Contract Recognition Board over the situation. He told Reuters, "Going to the High Court is over 90% certain that's what we'll do. If the Contract Recognition Board says your license is only valid at Alpine, and then Piastri says, 'That's great but I'm never driving for them, I'll just sit out a year,' then you've got to go to the High Court for compensation." So even though Alpine are confident that Piastri should be in one of their cars, it looks like that regardless of the Contract Recognition Board ruling, the team believes that it's entitled to some form of recompense given what it's invested in his career. Despite this though, Alpine do have to keep their options open, with Piastri set for McLaren. Now, it's been widely reported that Ricciardo has been told by McLaren that they want to replace him with Piastri, and recent reports suggest Ricciardo has demanded a $21 million payoff from McLaren if they wish to terminate his F1 contract prematurely. On top of this, Daniel was said to have gotten in touch with Alpine when it became apparent a seat is up for grabs there, and Safnauer hasn't ruled out Daniel coming back to the team, saying he's a good recommendation and has no problem bringing him back. So all signs point to Ricciardo going to Alpine, with McLaren wanting to end his contract early. Even though Ricciardo is going through a patchy spell now, he's still won several races in his career, so that will make him an attractive prospect. But in a shock move, it looks like Pierre Gasly could very well be in for a move there as well. Alpine has apparently narrowed its choices down to 4, and even though Gasly has a contract through 2023 with AlphaTauri, it's been reported there's an exit clause in his contract that states Gasly can leave AlphaTauri for a team that are higher placed in the standings. And with the seat now looking more than likely to be available at Alpine, reports suggest he could partner Esteban Ocon next year. Now, like Ricciardo, Gasly is in fact a race winner, having won the 2020 Italian Grand Prix. He's also been leading AlphaTauri for a few years now, and even though 2022 has been a tougher year for him, there's no denying he's a solid driver. And then you've got to remember that Mick Schumacher is reportedly expected to leave Haas at the end of the year. So could we be in a bizarre situation where Gasly goes to Alpine and Schumacher potentially takes his place at AlphaTauri? And with Williams having not confirmed who will partner Alex Albon at Williams next year, could Ricciardo end up replacing Nicholas Latifi there? So it really is a bizarre driver market this year. But what do you think? Let me know in the comments below. But that's going to be the video from me today. Thank you ever so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe for more videos, and until the next one, take care. Bye.